Let's bring Spencer Crittenden out to the stage. There he is. And emerging from his theatrical cocoon, the mayor of Harmontown, Dan Harmon.
Hello, Comic-Con. Hello, San Diego. Thank you so much. God, I've been hydrating for you all day. Like I got so drunk yesterday, and I made up my mind. We're not doing a bad show for San Diego. Thank you guys for coming out. We're in competition with Star Wars, Star Trek, Muppet movies, whatever. Every major corporation that has anything to sell is selling it tonight at Nerd Dance, Nerd Can. This is the pop cultural epicenter of the year and of the country, and these are the looks like 500 people or so that like really loved us above all else. Yeah. And we owe them an amazing show. Like, I will not leave this stage until each of you feels like you've got $30 worth of entertainment, and that's not fucking around. Like, I'm gonna do whatever I have to do for you. But that also means I have to guard and protect you against abuses of your time. So, you know.
But Dan, we have nothing for sale here except entertainment. They didn't buy that at all.
So we all just came from the same yacht. I think that's the most important thing.
Let's talk about the yachts.
Actually, you know what? We can wait for that until our guest comes out, because I don't want her to have to wait too long.
Right.
I'll talk about things that our guest wasn't there for. Like the fact that I got my testicles checked because I felt like a small something, and I was like, whatever. It's like in the tissues, but not the.
Was it right above your balls?
No, that's my penis.
Okay.
I felt something under the underside, but I was like, I don't know. It's just like, it's something that's like life is going too good. Like, I'm very happy and very much in love, and I'm working on things that I love, and so of course I had to feel around until I found something.
Right.
And so it made me think, like, I got to go to the doctor. So I went to the doctor, and it's weird when my doctor's like a bro. Like, he makes jokes, he does bits, and so then when he's like, so what's going on? And I was like, I think maybe a lump. And he's like, in your butt? In your balls? Sorry, I didn't say in your butt. You guys are making me nervous. And I said, in your balls. And then he felt the balls. And so, see, he's feeling my balls, but he's like a guy. He's like a Scrubs character. Like, he's just like a Zach Braffy, kind of like, he's just a bro. And so he's feeling my balls. But I didn't realize, I touched my nipple. I reached up and I was like, I caught myself. He was just feeling my balls around, and I went. I reached up and I touched my nipple.
Because as a reflex.
I don't know. And Cody had told me before. She said, like, you touched your nipple when what? God damn it! Now I forgot. What?
I want to hold your dick while you pee.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that's
Why is she off stage for that line?
Because she's not.
This isn't Chekhov. She should be on stage for the action.
I leave that up to her. I don't want to play. She's not a performer. She doesn't like the spotlight unless it's unconditional.
But she wants to hold your dick while you pee.
Well, yeah, but she wanted to remind me of the story. We were at a hotel, and she's like, I want to hold your dick when you pee. A lot of people will testify to this. This is the kind of stuff that's not politically correct, but it's like it's something that people do. Like,
it sounds romantic as hell.
Can I aim your wiener while you pee? And she told me that I was touching my nipple while she was doing it. I was like, no, I wasn't, because there's nothing really sexual about it. It was just a favor for a friend. Like, there you go. That's like coming to the firehouse and you go like don't play with matches, and okay, here's what a hose is like, and like, you know. But apparently she said, you touched your nipple. And I was like, no, I didn't, because I wasn't. But then the doctor was like checking my testicles, and I was like playing with my nipple.
Right.
And then I went, wah! So what I'm saying is, we're all the same.
I think what you're saying is we're all a little different.
No, we're all the same.
Now, is it always the same nipple? When she was holding your wiener and he was checking your balls, is it left hand to left nipple? Or
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what I did when she was helping me pee, but I remember this because I remember the sensation of me going like, what am I doing? Because I was like shifting him around for him. I was like on the bottom side, and then I was like, neat.
Do you think it's more of a comfort thing than a sexual thing, or are those two things related in
Well,
some
I
way?
think that things that give you comfort anything that gives you comfort is a potential addiction, and addiction is like your neurology growing around something. So as my therapist says, if you have your first drink when you're 12 years old, like the experience you have is, oh my God, I had a cup of this stuff and I had a great night. So it's not the same when you do it when you're 16, and it's not the same when you do it when you're 32, because your neurology like develops a relationship around the process. So you have no idea at any given time if you think you're doing what you want to do. It might be something that your brain thinks you want to do because wanting to want to do it makes you want to feel wanna. Like it doesn't, it might just be garbage. And then you have to combine that with, gee, I wonder if we're vulnerable to an oligarchy hypnotizing us on a mass scale, indoctrinating our values to a left and right margin.
Do you think Dr. Braff, your doctor, do you think somebody whose job is to put fingers in that many butts and touch that many balls for lumps and for serious reasons sees a certain range of behavior, like a lot of nipple touching or a lot of,
I don't know, man.
like neck scratching?
You know, he seems like the kind of guy that would definitely, if he had seen, if he thought there was a joke to be had, he would have made it. Like, this is a guy, like, he does bits. He's like a funny Beverly Hills doctor. He's a bro.
He's a bro. Don't we go to the same doctor? No, same office.
Same office, but you got some classic.
No, my guy thinks he's funny, but he's really not funny.
That's every doctor. Like, I'm sorry if you're a doctor, like, you think you're funny, but the people are terrified. Like they're chuckling nervously, like they're like, like what? Like, it's weird. If you're a doctor and you think you're funny, you need to think again, because you work all day with people who have been like basically waterboarded.
I haven't had a full like medical like blood test, the whole thing. I said, give me the works. I want to know if I'm dying, living forever. Like, I want to know everything about me. And he gave me the whole stuff, and he called me up, and he was like, okay, this is good, this is great. He goes, your liver, kidneys are fine. I'm like, what? I couldn't believe that, by the way.
I never can. He keeps telling me my liver's great. I'm like, if you say so.
I was really hoping
maybe his liver scanner is off, or just like the thump it.
But he goes, I don't know, there's one thing, there's kind of an anomaly, Jeff, here. There's a little bit of like density in your red blood cells. Maybe you need to get a little more folic acid, B vitamins in your diet. I said, well, I am vegetarian. And he goes, I thought you were a Libra. And I paused on the phone for as long as I could. Like, I think 8 seconds. And I said, I'm sorry, I was just putting that on your chart.